And tonight, the fire stands at nearly 17,000 acres, but containment is up to 41%. And it's our top story at 6 o'clock. Good evening, everybody. I'm CJ Ward.
And I'm Beth Farnsworth. Some big changes can be seen on the Alisal fire front.
News Channel reporter John Palmentary has been out there all day long. And John, you're seeing even more progress tonight.
Well, with the decreasing winds, and it's very mild where I am above the Teaguish landfill right now, there's an increasing firefight from the air. And with that, the firefighters have been gaining some progress on that. We went to some active areas of fire today, and that's where we started our story.
The planes are usually the rock stars of the wildfire agencies.
It's been an impressive day of firefighting from the air. On the western end of the Alisal fire, the Gaviota Curve and the Mariposa Reina Hills was the place fire crews were making a stand to stop the progress of this fire. Calming winds assisted, and the turnaround time was quick.
We have helicopters still pounding the area. We have a lot of smoke still up behind me, and that's what they're hitting with those water dropping helicopters. They're trying to reinforce that, and they're working with the dozers as well as the fixed wing.
The fire retardant Phos-Chek turns the hills pink, and if flames get there, the firepower is reduced tremendously.
It is dropped ahead of the fire, and that helps slow the fire's progress enough. It's dropped far enough ahead that the dozers can come in and cut a line through that and help create the mineral soil barrier and raise that containment number.
There are still other hot spots that can be viewed from lower elevations. Throughout the day, columns of smoke were visible, and most of the time they were going straight up, which is a good sign that the winds are not driving the fire like we saw the first 2 days. There's still a lot of work to do on several fronts going forward, especially in canyon areas we can't easily see from the coast. That's where the bulldozers go.
Those come down and they put those blades on the ground and they'll just chew right through that vegetation to the mineral soil, and that will create that fire break. One dozer can do the work of 60 hand crew members.
While there's been a lot of enthusiasm about Highway 101 reopening in both directions along this corridor, the state parks remain closed. And the state officials say they're going to keep them closed until it's safe to repopulate this area with people who enjoy camping right along the waterfront. Conditions have heated up slightly, but next week weather forecasters see a cooling trend. Firefighters look forward to it.
Possibly some fog, possibly some rain into next week, which is really going to help us get these little stubborn spots out.
And many of the firefighters are hoping that we get that cooling trend so that they can get in there and get to those very tough spots, put that fire out, and then coordinate, of course, with the air attack to get those tricky areas way up in the hills where we have a lot of rocks and very tough to get locations, and put this fire to an end. Reporting live along the Gaviota coast, I'm John Palmentary, News Channel reporter.
All right, great images. Thanks so much, John, for updating us on that. And just